Hi guys, this is Phantom Vacuum Fan. Please forgive me, I'm working in my garage today, so it's not going to be a very thorough vacuuming video. It's just to show off the new machine because I can't do it in the house right now. So I've just got this little carpet runner to demonstrate on. You're probably thinking it's just a Phantom Thunder. Well, it is, but it isn't. It's a Kenmore Destiny Plus. For those of you who don't know, Phantom manufactured these and they were sold under the Kenmore name. And I got this one in a little bit of a unique way. My best friend, who lives up in Ocala, which is about 2 hours from me, just under it, texts me one day and he was like, hey, let's webcam like we always do. So I got on webcam and he's like, hey, so him and his significant other were at the flea market, and we're all friends. You know, obviously my friend and I are friends, that's obvious, but his significant other is also a good friend of mine. So he was like, yeah, we were at the flea market today, and we saw this thing that was a Phantom knockoff, some Kenmore, you know, it started with a D, and I was like, are you serious? Was it a Kenmore Destiny? And he's like, yeah, I think that's what it was. And so I was like, oh my god, yeah, that's awesome. And he's like, why? And he's like, or I was like, because they're kind of rare. And he was like, oh really? I thought it was just like some knockoff of the Phantom. And I was like, no, it's the real deal. Those are pretty rare. So he was like, well, I'll go back next weekend and see if it's still there. So he goes back and he's like, he texts me and he's like, yeah, they still have it, but they want like $80 for it. So I was like, oh, well, if it's $80, you know, that's too much, you know. Well, later that night we were texting and he's like, so I got your Christmas present the other day. I'm going to send you a picture of it. And I was like, you don't have to do that, you know, I'll just wait. And he's like, no, I want to. So he sends me the picture, and it was of the Kenmore Destiny Plus sitting in his room, and it had the caption, Merry Christmas, best friend. So, yeah, so that was how I got it. I just finally got it yesterday, or no, the day before yesterday, because he was going to bring it down when I came down to visit for Christmas, but he ended up forgetting to bring it. So, and then his significant other's birthday was the other day, and they were going to come down, but my friend got sick, so he didn't feel like coming down. So instead of them being down here for the entire weekend, I went up there Sunday to spend the day with them. And so they told me I'd bring it home while I was up there. So I did. I cleaned it up real well. It looks very nice. It's in really good shape. My friend was kind of apologizing to me because there were a couple of things in parentheses wrong with it. Nothing really major. The only things that are, quote, wrong with it, I don't know if you can see it too well because of the lighting, but the little, let me turn on the light and see if you can see it at all. Hold on one second. The little clasp that holds the HEPA filter cover in place is slightly cracked, so it's out of position slightly, but it's nothing major, and if I ever find another one I could replace that. And there's a very minor, it doesn't go all the way through, somewhere on the cord there's a little nick in it, right there. So, but you know, that's normal. So anyway, he was like, oh, I'm so sorry that, you know, it's not in perfect condition. And I was like, hey, listen, this one's in remarkably good condition. There's also a little goo on it, like that I should have to use some Goo Gone on. But, and one of the ways I point out is there's only a small scuff there. You know, it's not very scuffed up or, you know, anything. I did have to re-glue the bin right there because it was a little loose, but that was no problem. But one of the ways that you know these things are in good condition is on the Phantoms and Kenmores, the little vent for the HEPA filter casing always dries out and cracks from being bumped into furniture. And as you can see, none of the little vent rungs, or whatever you want to call them, are cracked or anything. They're all intact. The only other thing, I haven't run it yet. I'm not sure if the headlights work or not. I've heard that, well, obviously bulbs burn out, but I've heard occasionally on the Kenmores, it seems, although I'm sure on Phantoms, Thunders as well, that the wires end up going bad or, you know, coming loose. So I'm not sure whether the headlights work right now. If not, whether it needs new bulbs or whether it needs, you know, some wiring work done on it. But we'll find out. And the only other thing that is, again, quote, wrong with it is it didn't come with its dusting brush, but I have a bunch of those, so I can, you know, I can do that. It did come with its crevice tool. You can kind of see it there, and the bare floor tool as well as the holster. And it came with the cord saver clip, which is on backwards, but that just pops off so I can fix it. But anyway, let me put it down real quick, the camera I mean, and plug it in, and let's see how it works. So give me 1 second. Now, I'm not used to doing these tests on such a small surface, and usually I have a hard time vacuuming this runner, so I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but we'll find out. Anyway, here we go. Let me recline it, and on. And my early indications is that it needs a belt, or the belt's loose, because it doesn't sound or feel like the brush is spinning, but I'm still picking up a lot of stuff, all things considered. So let me just check real quick. Oh, the brush is spinning. So it's just that it's quiet. It does look like it does seem to be grooming the carpet pretty well, so I've also heard that they're quieter a bit than the Phantom Thunder, and it does seem a lot quieter. So I'm obviously not gonna have like a whole canister full of dirt, but let me just open it up real quick and show you what I got in that little run. So pretty impressive. I'm really happy with it, and I have to yet again give my my best friend a shout out and a thank you. Just trying to get all the dust out there. There we go. For this, because without him, I would not have it, and I really appreciate it. It's one of the better Christmas presents I've ever received. So, you know who you are, but thank you very much for this. And I'm glad that we are such good friends. But anyway, this is Phantom Vacuum Fan signing off. Thanks for watching. Until next time, hopefully I'll get another new Phantom sometime soon, because my videos have kind of not been as what's the word I'm looking for? They haven't been coming as often because I haven't got any new vacuums prior to this one. But anyway, so this is Phantom Vacuum Fan signing off. Thank you for watching. Hope to do another video soon. Thanks. Bye.